Mandana Mishroya Mata Samiksha Narayaniyam Translation and Commentary Alchemy for the Soul Sri Vishnu Mohan Foundation Brahma Sutra Shankara Bhashyam, a verbatim translation. Now I request Dr. Narayan Putti to
Ramam Satyaparakramam. This is the title for today's discussion. Ramam Satyaparakramam. It shows that these lines are in Sanskrit. Yes, it is clear. This is from Vatmiki Ramayana. This Rama is our Sri Rama itself, son of Dasharatha. Vatmiki, when he compiled the story of Rama, he added these two words simultaneously in so many places. What about Vatmiki? Vatmiki is the forerunner of all the Kavis. He composed the story of Rama. He is the foremost among the poets. He is a poet for ordinary people. Therefore, he presents the story in an ordinary level, story in a direct method, as an onlooker of the whole life of Rama. And he saw the incidents happened in the life of Rama. It is clear from the method of coordination that he was a contemporary of Rama. Vatmiki's ashrama was the background for later so many developments in the story, and he actually enacted in this world as a mentor for Sita, Lavakusha and others. The main aim for writing this story of Rama in the form of a poetry, he has explained that his intention was to spread the dharma, truth, and other good qualities in this world. I am not at all touching to the instigating incidents like the Kraunja bird incident and to the other Brahmas coming before Vatmiki to advise, and Narada's reply to Vatmiki's clarificatory note, etc., etc. But I am directly entering to this point. The main poets, other poets after Vatmiki, they have shown that the sorrow that came out in the mind of Vatmiki, Slokatvam abhadyata yasya shokaha, that came in the way of sloka, in the way of a most popular kavya. While explaining the merit-oriented special qualities of Rama, Vatmiki praises Rama in this way: Ramam Satyaparakramam. This same epithet is given throughout the Ramayana. I am following only Vatmiki's Ramayana, and I am giving some special incidents, special outlook of Vatmiki. Whatever we have seen was not correct, and some in certain places, even the case of Surpanakha, Vatmiki's Ramayana has a different version. At the outset, I feel that Ramam Satyaparakramam is a compound word. It enhances two merits of Rama, that is Satya and Parakrama. Satya means a person who has the quality of truthfulness, keeping truthfulness, protection, observation of truth, and who is living for protecting the truth. And those all three, through his all means, three means that in word, mind, and action, he will be truthful. Rama is a man of truth. He always keeps his promises. Parakrama means the valor. A man who has in his possession the high level of prowess throughout his life is called Parakrami, a man of Parakrama. But Rama is a man of Parakrama, and throughout his life this Parakrama was positive, it never failed. Always there was this Parakrama. Then we will call it as Satya Parakrama. That means unfailing prowess. Prowess means the vital power, the dareness, and valor, such qualities. The derivation of the word we can derivation of the word we can see that Paran means others. Literally means it is others. It means enemies. Paran akramadi idi parakramaha. Yasya saha parakramaha. Therefore, the purpose of the word meaning parakrama is the possessor of the valor, one who has the prowess to destroy his enemies. Let us see. Rama belongs to the genealogy of the king Ikshvaku. He is intelligent, Buddhiman, sagacious, Nitiman, has full control over his sense organs, Niyatatma, possessed of high vigor, that means Mahavirya, knowledge of knower of the secret of Dharma, that means Dharmatya, always sticks into the truth and protects his promises, Satyasandha, etc. are given in the beginning of Ramayana. Rama's physical specialities like man of broad shoulders, strong chest, large eyes, and other bodily qualities, specialities are enumerated there itself. This is to be noted that he has noble inner qualities such as affluent, slayer of enemies, protector of all living beings. No doubt he is a staunch protector of faith, performer and protector of dharma in this world. He is compared to Vishnu in prowess. If he gets angry, he is the destructive fire. The destructive fire which destroys the universe. While narrating in this way inhumane attributes of Rama, Vatmiki concludes it with this: Tameva gunasambannam Ramam Satyaparakramam. At present, the Rama with all these qualities, at present we have to take this title for evaluation. Once Dasharatha happened to see a bad dream. Immediately he took a decision to appoint Rama at the office of regent in the sovereignty. He highly sought to see Rama as the regent of Ayodhya before his death. Therefore, who adorned with all the above said qualities, Rama who was having all the good qualities as explained in the Ramayana in the beginning, and also possessed the unfailing prowess. Rama is the only competent person for the office of the Prince of Regent. In Balakanda, first Sarga, as it starts, Narada presents the whole Ramayana story in a brief. It is known as Samkshepa Ramayana. There we can see 2 or 3 times the same Ramam Satyaparakramam is repeated. Gatvadu Samahatmanam Ramam Satyaparakramam. It is seen in the Balakanda, first Sarga, 35th Sloka. The meaning is, being approached to Rama, who is a large-hearted noble soul and a valor possessed of unfailing prowess. Again, we get it repeated while explaining Rama's visit to the hermitage of sage Bharadwaja in Balakanda itself. In first Sarga, Bharadwaja Asramam Gatva Rama Satyaparaakramaha. It is the 87th verse. This incident has to be known as on his way back to Ayodhya. In Samkshipta Ramayana, the story is given in a nutshell for as one sarga. It is Samkshepa Ramayana. There, the 87th sloka is in this way. Rama returns to Ayodhya. On the way, he get down at the Bharadwaja Ashrama, and Rama stayed there and send Hanuman to Ayodhya as a messenger to evaluate the situation or to know the response of Rama's response of Bharata on the entry of Rama into the kingdom. Not only this, but in main texts also, Vatmiki not only in Balakanda, in many places he gives the same epithet and repeated the same. Dasharatha took his decision of his own that Rama should be the Yuvaraja, but he wanted the approval of Vasishtha, ministers, citizens, and others. Therefore, he convened an urgent meeting of ministers, Purohits, etc. They supported Dasharatha and expressed high opinion about Rama. These are the words of Vatmiki on this occasion. Divyehi Shakrasamo Rama Satyaparakramaha. This is in Ayodhya Kanda. Second Sarga, 28 words. Rama flourishes with divine virtues and is a possessor of unfailing prowess. No doubt, he should be compared to Indra. Again, we can see the similar expression. Rama Satpurusho Loke Satyaha Satyaparakramaha. This is also in Ayodhya Kanda. Second Sarga on 29th sloka. He is not only righteous in this world, he is a dharmishta in this world, but also truth incarnated. A man solely devoted to the truth and a man of positive prowess. Our poet never forgets to use these attributes again in Aranyakanda. Tamuvaja Virathastu Ramam Satyaparakramam. almost more than a dozen places the same is repeated. This is only an introduction. Let us see the next meaning of the same. This Viratha told to Rama, the man of unfailing promises, unfailing powers. Marija, when praising Rama, says, Marija, Rama says, Ramo Vigrahavan Dharma, Sadhuhu Satyaparaakramaha. Rama is Dharma personified, or Dharma took the form of Rama, and saintly pious along with his unfailing prowess. It is seen that Vatmiki used this epithet Satyaparakrama again in several places. In Yuddhakanda, it is there in the 4th Sarga as Tadobhravid Mahateja Ramaha Satyaparakramaha. I decide to quote one more example. Sakhadu Tavakagutsu Rama Satyaparakramaha. So this is a characteristic of Vatmiki, to praise Rama as Satyaparakrama. The author of the text, this level of explanation throughout the text leads us to a conclusion that some certain foreign critics were telling that the first Balakanda was an addition, somebody has added, it is a interpolation to the original text, and the Uttarakanda is also interpolated by some of the later writers, but it is not so. Ramaha Satyaparakramaha, these two words repeated simultaneously in the first Balakanda and in the remaining sargas in the kandas, and also in the later portions. And the writings in the Anushtup Chandas throughout the text shows that the same author has composed the whole poem, not any other addition. So this leads us to the conclusion that Vatmiki, whoever it may be, he is the author of the Balakanda, and he himself is the author up to the end of the poetry. So we get internal evidences like this from this text. Later, we get some more slokas repeated again and again. If it is different authors, the same sloka will not be repeated. At the outset, we can see that the qualities of Rama, Satya and Parakrama, let it be taken in the meaning of a truthful man, truth as a quality, as a characteristic of Rama. Rama is considered, as I have told earlier, as an incarnation of Dharma. To protect Dharma, whoever may be, first of all, he should be a protector of truth. A protector of truth will be a protector of Dharma. So, it should be essential that he should be a protector of dharma as well as a protector of truth. Narada's introduction also indicates dharmajnaha satyasandhascha prajanam cha hiderathah. Rama knows the secrets of dharma. He is always honest in his words. Then he was very much interested for the protection of his people. Prajanam cha hiderathah. And he is ready to service his citizens. And it is his inner quality. Then how he left the country, how he left the office of the office of the regent of the sovereignty, and he went to the forest. What was the compulsion behind it? This is the doubt you may raise. We will get another answer. We will get the answer automatically if you watch the political scenario enacted in Ayodhya. It was a sudden decision of Dasharatha that in the previous night he had certain bad dreams with some ill omens. It was the first determination in the morning to coronate Rama in the office of regent. Dasharatha puts forth his gesture in the assembly of priests, counselors and ministers. Dasharatha praises the natural attributes of Rama to his ministers. As we have seen, dharmajna satyasandhascha shīlavanana sūyakaha shanta sandvaida slakshanaha kritatnyo vijidendriyaha. He knows that excuse me. Dasharatha himself praises Rama as dharmajnaha satyasandha shīlavan anasūyakaha chandaha sandvaida salakshanaha kritatnyo vijidendriyaha, etc., etc. And he also quotes Ramo Lokabhiramo Shaurya Virya Parakramehi Prajapalana Samyukto Naragopa Hirendriyaha. Rama delights the world by his intrepidity, valor and might. His mind never goes to the fashions. He remains always diligently engaged in protecting the people. Dasharatha was very much fond of Rama and his virtues. More than that, he is blindly attached to Rama. Therefore, he tried to counsel certain previous promises done by Dasharatha. He wanted to cover everything and he wanted to make Rama as the Yuvaraja immediately. Dasharatha selected time for this coronation when both Bharata and Shatrughna were out of station and for a visit to Kekaya country. The great hero Yudhajit by name, came to Ayodhya to take Bharata along with him to his father's capital, that is to the Kekaya country. He is maternal uncle of Bharata and son of Kekaya king. He also took Shatrughna for a friendly stay in the capital. Dasharatha then gave messengers to all the celebrities. That means, taking this opportunity, Dasharatha decided the coronation of Rama and sent messengers and orders and everything, inviting all the VIPs to the Ayodhya. But he never invited two close relatives, neither the king of Kekaya nor the king Janaga. It is mentioned in Ramayana, Nadu Kekaya Rajanam Janagam va Naradhipaha Tvaraya Tanayamasa Paschatau Sroshyadaha Priyam. He consoled himself with the thought that the two monarchs would hear it later, this delightful news, not directly now. Dasharatha called upon Rama and delivered some behavioral or administrative advices. Dasharatha told, Bhuyo Vinayamastaya Bhavanityam Jidendriya Kamakrodha Samuthani Tejasya Vasaranicha. I shall tender a friendly advice, my son. You should extend more greater humility to mankind than before. Constantly keep your senses under your control. The etc. were given by Dasharatha. He told Rama that he had a long life and this is his old age, now grown old, and such things are explained to get the sympathy of Rama. Dasharatha indicated certain secrets also. Viproshitascha bharado yavadeva puradidaha tavadeva abhishekaste praptakalo mado mama. In Ayodhya Kanda, 4th Sarga, 25th verse. Your installation as Prince Regent is fixed, waiting for a proper time. This time is selected, seeing the absence of Bharata in the city. This is a part of Machiavellian policy of Dasharatha. He wanted to get the things done without the knowledge of Bharata and King Kekaya. In the absence of Bharata, without the information of King Kekaya, Dasharatha wanted Rama to be installed in the office of regent urgently. Dasharatha married Kausalya from Kosala country. First marriage was taken place from the Kosala country. He got the dowry. The complete Kosala country was added to his Ayodhya. Slowly, Kosala Desha became large one, and he got the Stri Shulka as the whole Kosala Desha. And there was no progeny at all. Angara, but it is not correct. There was progeny. The story goes in this way. Angaraja was his close friend, And once Kausalya became pregnant, Angaraja and Dasharatha, being close friends, they discussed the matter. They discussed each other, and they made a treaty between them. If the progeny of Kausalya is a male baby, he, Dasharatha told, will be the Jeshtaputra of Dasharatha. In case the child is a female chap, Dasharatha will donate the daughter to the king of Anga country. It happened that Kausalya delivered a female baby. So Kausalya's first delivery was of a female baby. So as it is promised earlier, the girl was donated to the king of Anga territory, and his name is Ramapada. The king of Ramapada adopted the daughter of Dasharatha, and she became famous in the name of Shanda by name. Then he married Sumitra. He married Sumitra only for getting a son. No progeny was born so far. Then once Dasharatha visited the Kekeya country and was attracted by the beauty of Kaikeyi, Dasharatha requested to Kekeya to get it be connected to his sovereignty. That means he wanted to marry Kaikeyi. Kekeya demanded Rajyashulkam. That means the son who will be born in Kaikeyi should be the next king of Ayodhya. Kaikeyi should be uplifted to the office of queen, and queen the senior most. Raja Dasharatha agreed to all that conditions. As so far there was no son in Kausalya, he agreed that if any progeny or if any male baby is born, he will be the king automatically. Then again Kekeya restricted to the condition that if any son is born to Kausalya in later stage, he should not be eligible for the kingdom as eldest Jeshta Putra. Anyway, Kausalya is the Pattamahishi. If any son is born in later stage, the promise was taken by Kekeya that such a son should not be the Jeshta Putra. He should not be the king of Ayodhya. That is why now Dasharatha selected a proper time in the absence. Dasharatha made a tricky time for the coronation of Rama to the office of regent. Why Rama agreed? Rama, actually he should have told that you might have done any alliance with, any compromise with, or any adjustment with the Kaikeyi's father. I am not ready to be the king of, I am not ready to be the Yuvaraja of Ayodhya. He should have told that in such a way. But why Rama agreed to this, knowing that this was a breakup adjustment of the promise? Sometimes we may doubt that Rama will not be aware of all these developments. No, Rama knew it fully, very well, the promise given to the Kaikeyi by his father. There is no proof for it. When Rama says This is the proof that when Bharata approached Rama in Chitrakuda and requested Rama to come back to the kingdom, Rama rejected with all his justifications, and at last, as a Brahmastra, he told, Pura Bhrada Pitanaha Samataram te Samudvahan Madamahe Samasraushid Rajya Shulkam Anuttamam. Oh brother, while marrying Kaikeyi, that means your mother, in former days, our father Dasharatha promised to your maternal grandfather that as a price of highest value of the marriage, the sovereignty of Ayodhya would descend to the son that might be born of her. This Rama knew earlier. Through his own words, he tells to Bharata, therefore, you go back, you should be the king. This is the promise given by your mother, the promise given by our father to your maternal grandfather. Therefore, you are the eligible person to be the king of Ayodhya. Your mother also helped in so many ways to our father. So, you are being the son of such a great mother, you should go back and take the charge of the country. This was the advice given by Rama. If Rama was aware of these earlier promises given to Kaikeyi, why Rama was silent when all the arrangements of coronation was taking place? This may be the answer, I think. Afterwards, once Rama says, Nasti Shakti Pidurvakyam Samadhi Kramidam Mama Prasadaye Tvam Shirasa Gandhavichamyaham Manam. I have no courage to flout or disobey the command of my father, and I am not able to disobey. I am not at all able to tell anything against to the command of my father. And at present, I wish to proceed to the forest. I leave with my head bent low. This was told by Rama, that Rama was not able to disobey the command of Dasharatha while he was asked, I am old, I have seen a bad dream in the night, and so many ill omens are there, so immediately you should be the prince regent, you take the charge of the office. That was a command from the Dasharatha to Rama to be obeyed. Rama, this is the character of Rama. Yadi satyapratiknyam tvam pidaram karthumicchasi. Then Kaikeyi argued with Rama, you are the responsible person. If you want to make your father a truthful person who keep up his promises, you should act. If you yadi satyapratiknyam tvam pidaram karthumicchasi, if you want to prove your father and yourself to be true to your promises, please listen to the following earnest statements. Rama was ready to protect the promise. Then Dasharatha wanted him to go to the forest. Indirectly, Dasharatha never told anything openly. By obeying the order of his father, he protects father from the breach of promise. He also, he at the same time kept the promise given to Bharata. If Rama was there, if Rama was not going to the forest, Bharata cannot be the king. That Bharata should not be descendant of the sovereignty of Ayodhya. That promise was given by his father itself, as per the promise of the Kaikeyi, the maternal grandfather of Bharata, also pleased, because Bharata is becoming the king of Ayodhya. So the strong will of Rama is taken on in this situation. And the two boons given to Kaikeyi will not be fulfilled. That if those demands of boons were not satisfied, then it will be a breach of promise. Again, he protected his father to fulfill the promise given to the Kaikeyi. There was a forest, there was a curse to Rama, there was a curse to Dasharatha that he will met his death with the sorrow, due to the sorrow of son, of separation from the son. So son's separation should happen. That also will be fulfilled by Rama's exile. Here in palaces there is a sulking room. Sulking room means a depression room. If queen is depressed, is very angry, or in any mental condition, she will go to that sulking palace and will close the door. She will not eat anything. She will fall in the ground and other things. When when Dasharatha was approaching Kaikeyi to inform that the council of Ayodhya, the ministers and others, they have decided to appoint Rama as the prince of the region, then Kaikeyi was not there. It is called Krodhagara. Krodhagara means if wife is angry, she will make her anger by closing the door and entering into the palace. That in English it is named as sulking palace. So Kaikeyi was there in the sulking palace. Then Dasharatha went and fell upon her foot, and she tried to please the Kaikeyi, but there was no benefit at all. Just a few examples I shall give about in the matter of Parakrama. There are, in the case of killing Tadaka, a man-eating giant of the forest, Rama killed Tadaka with one arrow. So it shows his valor. And when he entered into the king of Janaga, the Mithila, he also strung the bow as though in a sport, Leelaya, Aropayatsa Dharmatma Salilam Ivatadhanuhu. Easily he took the bow and tightened the string. After setting the string to the bow, bend the bow, bow became two in the middle. So it was broken. This shows his parakrama. This the price of this action is Veerasulka. He was the winner in the Veerasulka event. Therefore, he got the Sita as wife. I am leaving so many places. He praised the after chop in the case of Shurpanaga. In original Ramayana, it is told that after chopping the ears, nose, Lakshmana lobs only nose and ears of Shurpanaka, no other parts of the body. Shurpanaka ran away to his brother Ghara and presented the matter as a complaint. Ghara sent 14 previous ogres, O-G-R-E-S, means man-eating Rakshasas, man-eating giant animals, to kill Rama. That means Rakshasas, to Rama and Lakshmana. He killed that 14 with 14 arrows, shooted to them, and they died on the same moment. Surpanaka went again to Ghara and reported the matter for the destruction of Rama and Lakshmana. The question 10 again, he sent 14,000 armies of Rakshasas and they attacked Rama. He highly arranged at that time. Tadbhabu adbhudam yuddham tumulam romaharshanam. In Aranyakanda, 25th Sarga, 34th Soga, that Yuddha was this encounter between Rama and Rakshasas were indeed wonderful and most dreadful. So he was capable of such a fight. Rama krodham param lebhe vadartham sarvarakshasam tata krodha samavishtaha pradipta iva tejasa. He became so angry, he is enraged to the highest. Rama summoned extreme wrath to extermination of all the Rakshasas. So he possessed the fire of anger and he killed the 14,000 Asuras. He also killed Sapapada Kharau Bhumau Dakhyamana Saragnina Rudreneva Vinirdigha Svetaranye Yadhan. How he killed Ghara, it is explained there. Agambana explains the valor about the valor of Rama to Ravana. Agambana was so calm and replied very politely, Srunurajan yatha vrittam Ramasya balavorusham asadhya kupito Ramo vikramena mahayashaha avagayastu purnaya vegam vegachareshchara samhritya punarlokan. The parakrama of Rama, the prowess, the attacking power of Rama, and it is unfailing, is Dakshasam Babilagena. So is explained very well by Akampana, and he has shown that even Dasagriva cannot kill Rama, but Dasagriva did not understand the meaning. And in some other occasion, Marija explains to Rama, Sulabha Purusha Rajan Sadadam Priyavadinaha Apriyasya Pathyasya Vakta Srodha Durlabha. Marija as an introductory word, he says that people, those who speak pleasing words, O king, are many. But really, those who openly speak of the real truth, those which are unpleasant or unpalatable are very rare in this world. This sloka is repeated again in the Yuddha Kanda. So the same is the order. We can understand the same. Sita, on one occasion, clarifies to Ravana about her family. Kamartascha Maharaja Pida Dasharatha Swayam Kaigeyya Priyakama Tam Rama Nabhyasha. Here, as ridiculing to the Dasharatha's character, Sita explains the matters on their family. And my husband, he was a poor man. He believed everybody's words and he was cheated. This was the intention given by Sita. Dadyanna pratigrinniyat satyam bhruyat. These are the words. In Yuddha Kanda, in so many places, Edasmin Nandari Rama Pratyabudhyada Viryavan is used. Eva Muktva Tado Ramo Dhanuradaya Viryavan is used again. The Vira Rasa is symbolified or personified as Rama. Tado Ramo Mahateja Dhanuradaya Viryavan. Ghara sees Rama tam simhamiya vikrandam simha vikrandagaminam. In this way, Marija says to Rama as a satire, Ramameva hi pasyami rahite rakshaseshwara drishtva swapnagadam Ramam Brahmami Vachetanaha. I am seeing Rama in lonely places. Wherever there is no Rama, I see Rama there because of fear. He is very scared of Rama. And Drishtva Swapnagal, at the time of dream, I will wake up seeing Rama. Afterwards, it became my character. Rakaradini namani Ramatrastasya Ravana Ratnani cha Rathashchaiva. The words which have the first alphabet as Ra, I will be scared of. I will be afraid of. For example, if somebody says Ratnani, I will be afraid of because Ra is there. Rathaha, then also I will be afraid of. O Ravana, I am afraid of you, is not tell, because in the name of Ravana, the first word is Ra. Still, it was a satire given by. There are so many Dhyana slokas and other things. These slokas are not seen anywhere in the Ramayana, but at the time of Pattabhisheka, one sloka is there. Ramo Ramo Rama Idi Prajanam Abhavad Kathaha Ramabhudam Jagadabhud Rame Rajyam Prasasadi. There was only one word on the mouth of the people, on the mouth of the citizens, that Ramo Ramo Rama. And everybody became always with Rama's story and Rama's life. Likewise, I will pray to the Almighty that the citizens of and around us should remember Rama and Rama's good qualities. I am thankful to the Vishnu Mohan Foundation and other things for giving a chance. More things I have seen through this was an opportunity given to study the Vatmiki Ramayana for me. So I am thankful for the Vishnu Mohan Foundation and Guruvai and Sri Guru. So,